The Sustainable Development Goals are hosted by the United Nations, and they have a very good homepage where you will get all kind of information about the goals. And this is our starting point here as well. The homepage is located at sdgs.un.org and gives you a flavor-rich access point for data, information, initiatives, and the description of individual goals. Here we see the current status of the homepage, and the address will not change for the future. Of course, the experience changes frequently. They just change, for example, the data access scheme in the couple months, but mostly to the better direction. So let's discover the goals to get an initial overview. The goals itself, 17 goals, are formulated, and each goal has their own icon here, which is the branding of the United Nations with different topics behind. Each goal itself comes with a clear description. So, for example, I'm over now our goal number 4, where this lecture is also contributing to the goal: ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. If you look at this goal, it's a generic goal, and whenever you want to design something, and that's also the rule for data science itself, you need something measurable in the background, and you can decompose a goal here in targets, and this is what they did here very well. It's I think it's derived from the science-based targets approach, where you have a high-level objective and then you're searching for the key results which you would like to achieve at a certain time frame. Here we have the 10 targets in the goal number 4. You can go into this more information section for each of this goal, and you will find first, just right now, a high-level overview pictogram to understand the overall goals, the status of it. It's really nice to communicate it, to understand it in one picture. As a data scientist, we are more interested how these goals and targets are really measured. And in fact, each goal comes with its targets. Here we have a lot of targets and indicators. The targets itself are clearly described what we would like to achieve within the next 10 years. So, for example, target 4.1. By 2030, ensure that all girls and boys complete free, equitable, and quality primary and secondary education, leading to relevant and effective learning outcomes. And each target comes with indicators, so that's measurable instruments in the background where we can place data sets against and see how good are we with our progress. And here they have defined 2 indicators, 4.11, 4.12. The proportion of children and young people in grades 2/3 at the end of primary and at the end of lower secondary achieved at least a minimum proficiency level. Minimum proficiency level in reading and mathematics by sex, and 4.2 as well. When browsing through these targets, you will see whatever you do and contribute personally to the targets, you will not address only one individual target. For example, this lecture is addressing target number 4.4. By 2030, substantially increase the number of youth and adults who have relevant skills, including technical and vocational skills for employment, decent jobs, and entrepreneurship. If you look at the indicators, proportion of youth and adults with information and communication technology, ICT skills by type of skill. Data literacy, what is this, and data science, what is this lecture about, belongs to the big cluster of ICT, typically. Furthermore, there are more targets, and also one target which is also addressed by this lecture is 4.7. Ensure that all learners acquire the knowledge and skills needed to promote sustainability development goals. Here you can see that all goals are very well organized. Each goal is described very clear by the goal, by the targets and the indicators in the background.